Brandon Schaub, at the right place at one of the worst times imaginable. Did you guys see this story? Brandon Schaub, according to TMZ, Brandon Schaub saved 3 children involved in fatal car crash. Driver charged with murder. What?
So on Thursday night, little date night. Me and wifey, little date night. We were gonna meet our friends at Scopa.
Yeah.
So we're driving to the west side, and we're driving down there. We're off the 101, right by Encino. And my girl goes, "Oh, holy shit, babe, slow down, slow down." I go, "What?" She goes, "There's an accident up there. Look at that 18-wheeler." So the 18-wheeler's like this, like the front
Jackknife.
like that, and then it's like this. So it's cutting off the 2 nearest lanes. And we're like, "What the fuck?" So my guy would just go around. So we're going around, and there's a car just mangled, and there's a 7-year-old, a 6 or 7, because I have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's like a 6 or 7-year-old on top of the car, like this, yelling for help. So I'm like, "Babe, oh, that's a fucking kid." And she's like, "Just keep going." I'm like, "No, it's a kid." And then he's pointing down. I look in, there's 2 other kids in the car. So I pull up. There's like debris everywhere. I pull up. I get out. I told my girl, I go, "Do not get out of the car. Stay here, because you know my family's CHP." And he says, "Never pull over for an accident. It's too dangerous. Never ever pull over. People get fucked up all the time." But I thought because the 18-wheeler is blocking the lanes, we had some protection. Mm-hmm. So I get out. And I'm running towards the kids, and it's probably not close, because I had to go past all the debris and stuff, because the car's hitting debris and it's like flying everywhere. So I pulled pretty far up. So I'm running towards the mangled car, and I see a guy with no shoes on. He's in a wife beater, like kind of out of shape Mexican, running across the 101. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm looking, and then a Dodge Durango, probably going 60 miles an hour, whack, hits him, and I'm like, "What in the fuck is going on, man?" And he's on the ground like rolling like this. I don't think of it. I'm like, "What in the fuck, man?" So I'm just thinking about the kids. So I keep going, and that 18-wheeler where the car hit the gas. It hit the gas tank. So 18-wheelers have all the gas in the world. So there's a flow of gas as thick as this room flooding out. So my shoes, my jeans are all covered with gas because I'm running. So the gas is spread. So it smells so much like gas. I'm like, "God, this isn't safe." In my head, I'm like, "Fuck, I have kids, man. I can't go out like this." But I'm thinking of those kids. That guy who got hit pops up and then crosses up the other lanes. But as he pops up, he looks at me and has this crazy look in his eyes. And I'm like, "What in the fuck is up with that, man?" I get to the car. The car's all fucking mangled. And there's one other guy there who's on the scene. Maybe it's the truck driver. I'm not sure, but me and him are the first on the scene. And there's 2 kids, and there's I'm going to try this without crying. There's a bigger kid, and he keeps going, "I don't want to die, I don't want to die." And I go, "You're not going to die, buddy. You're not going to die." And I tell the guy, I'm like, back up. So I grab the door, and I'm trying to but it's mangled from the crash.
Right.
So it's like intertwined with the car. So I'm like, back up. I'm trying to pull it down. I can't. So I go, "We got to smash this window and get him through the window." So I break the window. We break some of the window out. It's already broke. I'm not like fucking Captain America. So I'm pulling all the shattered glass. I take the kid through. So the big kid, he's like out of shape, like kid who kept going, "I don't want to die. I don't want to die." And his little brother, who's probably 2.5 or 3, I unbuckle him. I get him out of the car, and I look at the other guy and I go, "Hey, is there anybody in the car?" And he goes, I think there's one other person in the front." So I'm grabbing the kid and I go, "It's all right, bub, it's all right." And then I look, and in the front is a lady who passed away. Brain matter everywhere, blood everywhere, and the kid's going, "Mama, mama." And I go, "Bubba, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look over there." Because he was so young, it would have completely fucked him up. So I go, "Look at me. Don't look over there. Look at me." I look at there. I go, "Get a blanket, cover his mom." And there's a lady walks up. I don't know where she came from. And I go, "Take these 2 kids and run that way. Run away from the car." And she goes, "Well, I think it's better to go that way." I go, "Don't go that way, because the mom's there. They can't see the mom. Go that way." And so I sprint back to my car. And my girl's like, she's all freaking out, stuff like that. So I get in the car, and we're going. I have blood on my shirt and stuff like that. And so I was a little mad at myself for, putting my girl in that situation. Then I have kids. I'm like, "Man, what the fuck am I doing?" And so I was a little mad. And then, my father-in-law is CHP. I call him and tell him, I'm like, I was the first on the scene, but I didn't stick around because it's so dangerous. And hopefully I don't get in trouble for it. But if you need any witnesses, I saw it all. And he was, "Okay, we'll keep you posted. They're going to need your report."
The little kid that was on the top of the car, what happened?
He was fine. He came around,
Okay.
and I kept telling him, I go, dude, you're a badass. You're such a badass, dude. You're so brave, man. I said, you're so brave, dude. You're such a little badass, man. I'm so proud of you. I know you don't know me, but I'm so proud of you, dude. Because you're the reason I stopped and I got your brothers. I said, I'm so fucking proud of you. So the lady took the kids and then, you know, get a call from the LAPD, CHP after that, give them whatever, everything I saw. I said, what the fuck happened, man? And they said that guy that you saw that get hit by the car that morning woke up, told his kids, we're all going to heaven today. And he got on Havenhurst to get on the 101 and went into traffic and decided he was going to kill the whole family and run into 18-wheeler. And so the driver of the 18-wheeler was, I saw the car coming, and I veered right. I was like, what the fuck? And I veered right, and he veered right. I veered left, he veered left, and he just ran into me. Well, that fucking idiot, that dad who wanted to kill the whole family.
Survived.
Obviously, he didn't die. And then the kids didn't die. Just the mom died. Just the mom died. So I was like, all right, we gotta do. I gotta do something. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Can't sleep. All I remember is that lady, man. Like, I've seen movies, and you know, you think movies.
Not until you see it.
Until you fucking see it, man. I can't get out of my head, so I haven't been able to sleep. That's why, dude, your eyes are red. I can't sleep.
You look.
I can't sleep.
I said that to you.
I keep thinking about the kids. You gotta feel like in that household, if the dad was that fucked up,
Yes.
like he wanted to kill that entire family,
Yes.
and domestic abuse, those kids are so much better off without that dad. I mean, their mom, who knows what was going on there, but without that dad. So hopefully these kids, because they weren't gonna have a shot to get from the jump with that shitty dad.
The question
And
is, who
I-
raises them now? You know, and
That's
do
what
they
I'm
get to
saying.
stay together?
Obviously, he has an aunt. They have an aunt who's did this. Hopefully, they have grandma, grandpa.
And maybe help them out. Figure out a way to help
Yeah,
them
I
out
don't know.
with
I don't know
a
what you
stand-up
do.
thing. Help them out, like, you know, where you can raise a lot of money with just one show, and we can get a lot of people.
I can raise money for them.
Yeah.
I can do that.
And then maybe just to help out, because that's 4 extra kids in a household, right? So you want to keep the kids together under the same.
And the GoFundMe, I don't mind, but it's for the funeral cost, you know, 30 grand. But it's like,
Bitch, man, I was supposed to be reacting to this, but like, there's just certain things that as you're watching it, you're just literally speechless. The way Brandon told the story, you could just picture everything that he was saying. You could literally see it all in your head, from the dad getting hit to the mom that passed away, to the kid waving, calling for help, to the kid that was screaming that he doesn't want to die, to the way Brandon pulled him out of the car, the way he, you know, broke the glass. And just for this to happen, and then to have Brandon Schaub, former UFC fighter, a man who clearly is a badass. Like, he might not have been the best fighter in the world, but if you're Brandon Schaub, you're a badass. Absolutely. To have a man like that at the scene in that moment, it makes you wonder, right? It makes you wonder. Because without Brandon, without him being there in that moment, we would have had that dad would have had his wish. His wife would have been dead, and his kids would have been dead as well. And to have Brandon Schaub right there at the right time to save those children, I mean, powerful stuff. Look at this fucking car, dude. Her name is Amy Garcia. Amy Garcia was killed in wrong way driving collision with Big Rig on 101 freeway. A mom of four kids, man. 4 kids. It's really difficult to even know what to say with stuff like this, man. I mean, crap like this happens all the time. It really does. I mean, of course, a lot of it doesn't make the news, but this happens all the time. Like, who knows how often stuff like this happens, and why is it that these dudes that want to, like, off themselves, why not just go off yourself? Like, why do you have to take your whole entire family with you? Did you have to try to take your whole entire family with you, man? It's awful. Anyways, they have a GoFundMe set up right now. The goal was $30,000. They've been able to raise $48,000 so far. So, I mean, people are really, really showing up and donating and doing good work here. So I'm going to leave a link to this GoFundMe below in the description. If you guys wanna donate, if you guys wanna send something to this family, definitely go ahead. If there's any time to do something good, I would say it's now. You know, this will be something good that you're doing. 4 kids, they're going to need all the help that they can get, not just in terms of taking care of them moving forward, but extensive therapy. I mean, when you're in a horrific car accident like that, where your father is trying to murder all of you, and then your mom ends up dead. Like, even though Brandon did everything in his power to try to shield those kids from that, there's no doubt in my mind that they saw that. They saw their mom like that. That's an image that's going to live for them for a very, very long time. So they're most definitely going to need all the help that they can get. These are young kids. All of them under the age of 8. I mean, these are young kids. Like, I have a 1-year-old, and just the thought of that just like shatters me completely. So if you guys want to help out, link will be in the description below. Once again, major props to Brandon Schaub. Major props. He could have kept going, man. He could have kept going, but for some reason this dude stopped and did some Superman shit, bro. He did some hero stuff, bro. That's literally what he did. Saved 4 kids. Kudos to Brandon Schaub, man. Kudos to Brandon Schaub.